Okay. So I need to get this to pick up. There we go. Nope, a little too far. Oh, nope. Mm, there we go. This is a game that I actually bought on Steam. I believe I bought it because Dragon Gem was playing it, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. It's called Dr. Livingstone, I presume? I bought it for, like, I did buy it on sale. It's normally $15, and I got it for a little less than 10. Um, but yeah, this wasn't a humble bundle or anything like that. It says it's a reversed escape room. Experience the reversed escape room game, solve many different types of puzzles, and venture deeper and deeper into the mansion's heart. Investigate what lies behind the mysterious letter from your dearest friend. It just seemed interesting. Seemed like my type of game, you know. I like a little mystery. I like escape room. Okay, it looks like it's capturing okay. Looks like the information got changed successfully. So, yeah, I guess we'll get started on that. New game. And now I can finally turn this off because it's not forcing me to be full screen. Hooray! This is a work of fiction inspired by the famous meeting of David Livingstone and Henry Stanley. The game's narrative is focused on presenting the story we envisioned. It should not be treated... Okay.
Dear David, I know it has been a long time since we last saw one another, but I'm certain that you have not forgotten me, just as I have not forgotten you. I'm still utterly amazed by how much our encounter and the manner in which it took place has changed everything else. I have reflected upon it numerous times. Your great vanishing, Bennett and his grand plan, me and my great expedition, and finally, simply you. Did I feel disappointed when first I laid my eyes upon you? Not at all. At times, I only wonder what would have happened had I met you earlier. I think of how much we could have achieved together if you had been as strong and healthy as you were eager to help others, including myself. I know, however, that despite your age and the hardships that result from it, at that time, you helped me more than I could ever help you. You may consider it an exaggeration, but that is how I was thinking about it on my way home, when I received the letter with your plea for help. I do not remember what exactly I felt when I tried to turn the whole caravan back. I do not remember who the man who begged me not to was. The only thing that mattered to me was to find and help you. David, did you know back then what would happen to you?
So I guess this is loosely based or inspired by a true story. The hint system. Okay. Tab to see narration. Okay. I think I understand. Oh. Oh. It is, This style. Real mist style. Thus, I returned to Livingstone's house. I did not find him there, however, nor did he answer my calls. I decided to look around. The first thing I laid eyes upon were masks that the local people had given David as an expression of gratitude. He had never touched them, so I was surprised to see that one of them was missing. Okay, well, I seem to be very locked in on this giraffe here. Is there a way I can unlock in on it? Escape. It's escape, guys. Is it WSD to move? Yes, it is.
Upon arrival, I was immediately struck by how empty your house felt. At first glance, everything seemed to look exactly as before, but the heavy silence and the fact that you did not come to greet me gripped my heart with worry. Having no other choice, I started looking for you.
So I guess this is a reverse escape room because I'm trying to get further into the place. There's definitely something on the ground right here. I can't click on it, so... Opening doors and drawers. Click and drag. Okay. Interesting, it was letting me look at those paintings, but it's not really letting me examine anything else. April 27th, 1872, I began this morning with a prayer. Kneeling in my bed, I ruminated over the obligations entrusted to me by Providence and the trials it had been putting me through. Fate is indeed a remarkable thing. At noon, I was invited by Chuma and Sufi. They wanted to tell me in person they had found volunteers for the next expedition. What excellent news! I have not yet decided whether I will go to Patrick or Lake Albert first. Whatever I choose will be a difficult undertaking. However, everything seems to indicate that this is from whence the Nile's water flows. The thought of how close I am fills me with strength. And they have it. What excellent news! That makes more sense. Yeah.
So, the old man started keeping a journal. Interesting.
Dude, there is stuff on the ground, and it said specifically that he kept it really neat. So, whatever. I guess we'll just keep going. Little handprint. Oh, it requires a key. So I suppose you'll just have to find that key. Oh, the weird little spot. Looking through the house, trying to find my friend. It's another keyhole, I can't progress. Interaction puzzle screen. Inventory.
It doesn't fit here.
Ah, had to pull the other one down first. I have a spear. Another locked door over there. Can I open this drawer, maybe? They say there were other spears here, so it just kind of seemed right. Does that do anything? It does. Use control to crouch. Oh boy, they're like... This is what we're doing now. Oh god. Okay. Monkey statuette. Seems some of its parts can be moved. It looks like it might be a key. Hello? Complete the puzzles in the corridor. Alright. I think tutorial is completed. Question is, where does this monkey key go? Does it go here? Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I remember that I reached the kitchen first. It looked as though someone had left only moments ago after preparing for a visitor. I wondered whether you had been preparing all of this for me, or perhaps you had been waiting for someone else. What worried me the most, however, was why you had not finished.
See another note. April 9th, 1872. I heard from Henry that John Kirk complained and said that most often I do not document my discoveries, and when I do, none can make sense of my records. When he accompanied me on the second Zambezi expedition, it did not seem to be an issue. Nevertheless, I took another look at my papers and concluded that our honorable consul was right to a certain extent. I will try to rectify this mistake. I hope that it will help me organize my thoughts as well, as I have been having trouble concentrating for some time now. My story begins with me joining the London Missionary Society in 1838 while still in medical school. That is where I met Robert Moffat, a great man and the father of my future wife.
I see that the old man took an old friend's grumbling to heart.
This looks like a pepper mill. Ground pepper.
I wonder how long such supplies last.
Lefty Lucy? Maybe not ready for that. Corkscrew. A little hole in the ground. Bucket. Hello, Superbase. You return and we continue to clue. It doesn't look like there's anything valuable in there. That looks like the top of the hourglass, so I probably need to get that off. Another note? Buffalo stew and ugali simply the best. How did the rest of Dot go? It was fine. I got the neutral ending, and then it actually opened up a new menu that was like, here, you can see the bad ending and the good ending. So we saw all three endings. And yeah, basically it was a game that I feel like had a particular message it wanted to get across that was more important than the story being like having interesting characters or interesting gameplay. But it was really short. I finished it. in an hour. And it was free, so meh. Less of a game, more of a book. Yes. Yeah, there were about 5 choices that I made that impacted things, and I'm not even sure if all of them impacted the ending. Or if just the last 2 did. More than you have for some visual novels, that's true. Some visual novels have no choices, and that's why they're lame and they're just books. I expect my visual novels to have some amount of interactivity, otherwise, why is it not just a book? Ugh. I'm interested in this game, but I was not expecting it to be real Myst style, and I'm already feeling a little bit sick. Which is really disappointing, because I was like, yeah, it's an escape room game.
Mit meter, everything is correct. It seems that David wanted to experiment with our recipe a little.
Yeah, I've only completed the tutorial room so far. Bucket. Meant tab, not escape. Whoops. Okay, maybe I need more stuff for that. No, just a potato on the ground? Okay. Keep trying to mess around with this, I guess. Maybe use the corkscrew to try to get the thing off? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I've not been playing this game for very long, but I'm feeling sick. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I have a bucket, a corkscrew, and some pepper. It's not clear what I can interact with and what I can't. There's so many items that are around. Even the music is kind of annoying me a little bit. It's a shame because I was actually like looking forward to this game. It seemed interesting. I actually paid money for it, paid like $10 for it. But I'm stuck. I mean I could do the hint thing. There were ornaments in the kitchen door similar to those on the key. Decided to try opening it. Yeah. Potentially immediately drawn to the hourglass. Flipped it. As I continued my search, caught a glimpse of the Roman numerals on the upturned hourglass out of the corner of my eye. Upon closer examination, I saw the center of the hourglass base had a circle movable element. Yep. Spared no effort to match those patterns. There's patterns and numbers? What? I'm sorry. There's patterns and numbers on this thing? Wait, where is it? Over here. Oh, I do see the numbers. But there's no patterns. What? So there was a square and there was a pentagon, and behind the frickin' needle, which you couldn't even see, there was a triangle, and so it wanted you to line it up with the number of the shapes. Did I mention I bought this like back in 2022? Yeah, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna save and exit. That's it for the stream today. I need to go lay down. Sorry. I know you just came back super base. So I am gonna see if we can raid someone. It's a little earlier than normal. I'll raid Ion Magic. He's playing some arena. I hope that you have a great day. Please stay safe.